All right, so the Christmas I got lost in Otukpo, Benin State. I was having fun, I was enjoying myself, and then I realized I had no idea where I was. So this was how it happened. Remember those times when you travel to the village during holidays, Christmas especially, you go to visit your grandparents, your aunties and uncles, some that you did not even know carried you when you were small, some you didn't even know that they existed. So this particular, I don't remember what year, but this particular Christmas, I went home with my cousins and everywhere we went to, because all our family, once it's Christmas, everybody comes for celebration. We come home, we come to the village for celebration. So imagine being in one compound or one house with your 11 or 10 aunties with their children and everybody. So the house was full. Then I remember my grandma was making tea. She would carry buckets, so a bucket of tea, so she would not scoop for everybody. We buy like how many bundles of bread so that they'll share for everybody. So this particular time, remember, okay, I don't know how many of you did this, but you guys to do that baby latin that we used to do that. You go door to door, Merry Christmas. They will not give you money or they will give you food. Well, I did that entire, like, hey, I used to make better money. We used to make serious money from it. And the funny thing is that we don't use it for anything interesting or anything serious. We'll spend that whole money on either sweet or biscuits. Just imagine, sweet or biscuits. We'll trek. So let's get back to how I got lost, to go on Christmas Day. So we're from Asa 3, and normally we go door to door to Merry Christmas, and they'll give us whatever they have. So that particular day, we went to like 2-3 houses that day. Market was not as good as it was. I'll call it market, not Babiala. So market was not as good as it was during the previous time. So we now say, okay, well, now let's walk to Asa. When Asa 3, let's walk to Asa 2. That's how we walk house to house from Asa 3 to Asa 2. We went there. We even went to Two-Face house. We went to Two-Face family house safe. I think then when we went there, they gave us no, they gave us kunu. I was thinking of all these things now. They gave us kunu. So I walk from Asa 3 to Asa 2. In Asa 2, we made enough money. Like, we made enough money that would have been enough for us to go home. But greed not allow us. We say, so my other cousin, because we're 3 that left, my other cousin was not like, let's go to her, was it her mother's place? She wanted to go and visit her mother also. Like, we should go to her village side, which was in Otukpo. That when we go there, let's go and visit them. We're like, oh, that will make more money. We're like, okay, yeah, now let us go. My dear, that's how we used the money we had to enter bike. We entered bike to Otukpo. We visited, we spent some time. So I think we left that place around 4:35. That's when we left her mother's place. We were now walking. We were trying to find bike. We couldn't get bike to go back home. I can't remember how old we were then, safe, but we're really young. We couldn't find, and everywhere was safe then. Do you understand? You don't have to worry about security or anything. So we look for bike. We didn't see bike that will take us direct to Asa 3. So we now said, okay, let us be walking it. Because the bike we now saw was not calling the exact amount of money we had in our hands. And we are 3. We're like, if we spend this money on top of this thing, we'll not have anything to buy sweet or buy biscuit with. So let us trek half of the way. Then because we reduce, at least we'll have something that all of us will still share. My dear. And so we waka. It became dark. We're not even seeing any vehicle again. So the other girl one of the other girls was not like, that was not my cousin. So she's not a relative. She's just like compound village person to her. So she was like, the next village, one of our relatives there, that we should go there, at least maybe they'll be able to find bike for us. So that's how we now trek to that village. We went to meet a relative. By the time they were like, it was late, because we got there around 9 in the night. They were like, it's late that they cannot allow us to go back home today. No bike, nothing. We're like, okay, we'll trek, we'll walk. I didn't want to stay. I was like, I needed to go back home. So that's how they did, though. They were not able to convince me that we should stay. My dad did not sleep throughout that night, though. When the house is not your house, because one, I didn't know these people. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel this. But although they tried to no, they really tried for us, though. I didn't even eat food that they gave us because I wasn't comfortable. All I wanted was just to go home. We didn't have anybody's number, anybody's reason to call her at that point. In fact, I didn't even remember that one of my auntie that didn't come for the listen. I knew her number. She was the only person's number that I knew. I don't know why I did not even think that I should call her that moment. So that's how we stayed. Though I didn't sleep throughout the night. So early in the morning, I was not like, I remember that my auntie's number. That's okay. We should give the number. That's how they now called home. Apparently at home, they did night vigil. They did not sleep. They were looking for us. My auntie, that's a fire prayer. I say 5 o'clock. This woman don't wake everybody. Whether you sleep, you don't sleep. Concern her. She go. You must pray that prayer. You must talk during that devotion. We do morning devotion every day, morning and night devotion. He wants it to be done morning on. So that our auntie, we were not able to call. That morning we were able to get back. They put us, we went home. Instead of me to carry myself gently and follow people in their house, I wanted to go inside to go and change from my Christmas clothes into normal house clothes. They shout for us. So I enter. As I enter, I don't they command clothes. And I see, Ipia. Hey, they flog the living daylight out of me like this. My auntie. She flogged the living daylight. Now we don't want to give the hypertension. What will we do? What do we do? We don't do anything. My other cousin that we did the 3 waka together. She don't change her Christmas clothes though. She generally went to kitchen because our kitchen was outside. She generally went to the kitchen, saw dirty place, they started washing plates. So she used house chores to calm their mind. Now me, we go inside to go change clothes. So guys, that's her Babiala. Merry Christmas, Babiala. Or that's her Merry Christmas, Babiala. got us lost. So lesson to learn from this, my story is, whenever you're going to a place, especially a place you don't know, be very aware of your environment. Always have an emergency contact. Stay calm and think clearly. And don't allow greed, because if we had the money we had made going to Asatu, if we had carried ourselves back to our house, this situation wouldn't have happened. But no, we wanted more money, so we went along. And once it's getting, have a time of going home, because if we had even left earlier, if you had left, because we left us at 2, we left us at 2 around that kind of 1. So by the time we got to that place, before you wait, they gave us food, we chop. So is it because of food, because of sweets, because of money that we got lost? We were really young then, we were kids, we didn't really know what we we're doing then. But then I think people should talk to their children too, to be aware of this. Anyway, they don't do all these things again. Like this generation, they cannot relate.